Okay, let me share my screen. Guys, can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, as I said, right, I have around 8 years of experience. From past 3.5 years, I'm working as a Looker BA developer. And I'm part of the one of the MNC organization in India. So as of now, I done my other roles in other MNC companies in India. Okay, cool. So after today, right, we are going to discuss about the Looker BA. Why Looker BA? What is the reason Looker BA? And who are part of this Looker BA? Is it to any company, any organization? And what is advantage that we are going to get if we continue working Looker BA? And what is the difference between Power BA and Looker BA? Okay. First, what is Looker BA? So before that, is anybody working in Power BI? Any idea about Power BI or not?
No, sir.
Okay, no issues. Okay. So if you observe the market, right, we have a lot of BI tools. BI tools. So we have Power BI, Tableau, Click, MicroStrategy, and finally Looker BA. These are the major BI tools which is available in the market, which is being used by many companies. And the top BA tool in as of now is Tableau. Tableau is one of the legacy tool or old tool. Many companies, many US companies or clients are using the Tableau because it is launched 10 years ago, and at that time no other BA tools are available in the market. And Tableau was quite popular and a lot of customers are using till Tableau. So apart from Tableau, so we have Power BI. Power BI is launched a bit recently, I mean not recently, a bit recently. And it is part of Microsoft. It is a Microsoft BI tool. We call it as a Microsoft Power BI. And it is also one of the popular BI tool. Coming to Looker BI, right? It is very new to the organization or industry. Earlier, Looker was not part of Google. It is a separate company. And recently, two years back, this Looker was acquired by the Google team. Now it is part of Google Looker BI. So if you check other BI tools, right, those are not cloud BI tools. If you choose Power BI, so you have to maintain the infrastructure. You have to install in your local machine. You need to maintain the infrastructure. You have to maintain the softwares, hardwares, everything you have to maintain. But comes to Looker BI, we don't have such kind of problem. It's purely cloud-based BI tool. Cloud-based. You cannot install any software in your machine, in your company, because it's purely maintained by the Google team in the cloud platform. You no need to procure the hardware. You no need to buy the CPU, hard disk, RAM, because it is the headache of Google Looker team. They will buy for you. You have to use that. Whatever you are using, you have to pay the money. That's the beauty of Looker BI. See, nowadays, right, everywhere cloud is the ultimate talking point. So everybody talking about cloud, 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 and they are choosing the cloud platform. The reason for choosing the cloud platform is easy to maintain and less cost compared to non-cloud. Okay, that is the reason Looker is having the advantage over other BI tools. Down the line, there will be a big competition between Looker BI and Power BI. Tableau will be no more leader. It means down the line, most of the customers, they don't use Tableau. Then there will be a big competition between the Looker BI and Power BI. These two BI tools will try to occupy the first place. But it is a bit old tool compared to Looker BI. Bit old tool. It's a new to market. Looker BI. And it is the cloud-based BI tool. Okay. And right. See, for any BI tool, we need a database or data warehouse. Power BI mostly use Microsoft SQL Server as their data warehouse. And Looker BI mostly use BigQuery, Snowflake, and Oracle or Microsoft SQL, and so on, 52 plus. Looker BI uses around 52 plus data warehouses. It supports BigQuery, Snowflake, Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, PostgreSQL, Teradata. Because the ultimate talking point for any BI tool is database or data warehouse. Your data should be available inside database. Then only you can perform business intelligence on that. Okay. But here, most of the customers, they use BigQuery because BigQuery is very, very fast. It is one of the fastest data warehouse in the market. There is a big competition between BigQuery and Snowflake. Most of the customers, they use either BigQuery or Snowflake. The reason is right. If you have a GBs of data, it will take a seconds to retrieve the data. But if you go to other databases or data warehouses, let's say Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, Postgres, it will take a lot of time to query the huge amount of data. That is the reason for BI tools, most of the customers will choose fastest data warehouses. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time to render the data in your database. Okay. So as of now, most of the customers in the IT industry, if they use Looker, they use BigQuery or Snowflake. If they use Power BI, then they will use Microsoft SQL Server. That is a combo. And even if you have the customers, they mostly use BigQuery, even for Power BI also, because it's very fast comparatively other databases or data warehouses. Okay. Okay. Any questions, guys, as of now? No questions?
Looker BI is hello.
Yeah, please.
Looker BI is updated of Power BI.
So what is that?
Looker BI is updated version of Power BI.
No, we cannot say that. See, Looker BI is separate company and Power BI is separate company. Both are two different organizations. Okay. We would say it's a competitor.
Okay.
It's a competitor.
Okay.
Any other questions?
9:32, 22, no?
Next, Power BI to Looker BI. What are the differences between Power BI and Looker BI? See, the biggest differences are comparatively Power BI and Looker BI is data limitation. So what happens, right? If you choose a Power BI, your model supports a maximum of 20 GB of data. Power BI supports only 20 GB. Guys, go on mute. Deepti, are you there? Power BI supports a maximum of 20 GB of data. That is the one of the very disadvantages to Power BI. Per model, it will take only 20 GB of data. But if you work in Looker BI, there is no such limitation. You can query 500 GB, even 1 TB of data. That's possible. See, if your database will have more than 20 GB of data in your data model, then it will even stop to loading the data in database, I mean, in a dashboard. The data will be not loaded properly in dashboard. It will take a lot of time and even the performance will be reduced. But if you take the Looker BI, there is no such limitation. You can query and you can populate TBs of data. That is the major key factor and major difference between a Looker BI to other BI tool. Looker BI to Power BI, Tableau, Click, MicroStrategy, whatever it is. It is the one of the major difference between the Power BI to Looker BI to other BI tools. Because, right, see, when you talk about data, it is not possible to have only 20 GB of data in our database or data warehouse. We make a BI or business intelligence on historical data. Let's take Amazon. Okay. Amazon wants to check their sales growth. Then they will take historical data of 20 years or 20 years of data. Maximum 20 years. Okay. If they take 20 years of data, it's very hard to have only 20 GB of data. We have TBs of data. So in that case, Power BI will fail. Power BI cannot even query the data. So in such cases, Looker BI is very big advantage. So because there is no limitation, that is the reason. So we can choose if your data has the huge amount of data. We have huge amount of data. If you want to query GBs and TBs of data, then Looker BI is best fit for you guys. So it is one of the key factor to choose any BI tool. That is the reason Looker BI is most popular due to this data limitation of other BI tools. Next, second is right. Collaboration. See, the problem with existing BI tools, let's assume that we have 10 developers or 2 developers, a simple 2 developers. They are working in the same project and they are making changes parallelly. The problem, right, if we want to integrate, our changes with other developers, we have to sit together. We have to copy and paste one person code changes to other person machine. That's the problem. We choose Power BI, right? Let's assume that me and my colleague fellow working in the same project, and we want to integrate these two changes. Then in the evening, we have to sit together. We have to move code from my system to his system. So it can be a buggy. It is very typical. So multiple people cannot work collaboratively in Power BI. But if you choose Looker BI, even hundreds of developers can simultaneously or parallelly work in a single project because they are using a Git. Looker BI will use Git. It is the main difference between Looker BI to other BI tools. As of now, no BI tool is using Git. This Git is very popular in programming languages like Java, Python, .NET. Okay, they'll write their code and finally they save their code in a Git. It's a version control system. Okay, such kind of feature is available in Looker. They are using a Git. So we work parallelly, simultaneously. Let's say me and my team fellows will work in the same project, and ultimately we no need to sit together to commit our change. It happens automatically. It's simple, one line commit or one line work. Automatically, multiple developers changes will integrate automatically by the Git. That is the one of the beauty of Looker.
Sir, can you please explain one more time collaborate?
Yeah, please. See, let me tell you about what is the difference between Power BI and Looker BI. A difference ఏంటి Power BI కి Looker BI కి? Major difference ఏంటి అంటే data limitation. Means మన database లో హ్యూజ్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ డేటా ఉందనుకుందాం. అజ్యూమ్ దట్ అమెజాన్లో చాలా మంది చాలా ఆర్డర్స్ ప్లేస్ చేస్తుంటారు అండ్ దే వాంట్ టు సీ ద హిస్టారికల్ డేటా. ఈచ్ ఇయర్ సేల్స్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి, ఎలా ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇన్ దట్ కేస్ ఇఫ్ దే టేక్ 20 years of data and it may have 500 GB of data. 20 years ku they will have 500 GB of data. In such scenarios, Power BI won't work because Power BI limitation is 20 GB per model. So అటువంటి యూస్ కేసులో Looker BI is the best option. Second, right, collaboration. See, ఒక project లో there is a possibility to work 1 or 2 people or even 3 or more people. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది అంటే ఈ చేంజెస్ అన్ని ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేయాలి అంటే ఎవ్రీబడి చేంజెస్ షుడ్ బి అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ సింగిల్ ప్లేస్. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు సిట్ టుగెదర్ విత్ యువర్ ఫెలో టీమ్మేట్స్. మీరు మీ టీమ్మేట్స్తో కూర్చోవలసి వస్తుంది మీటింగ్ రూమ్లో కూర్చొని మీ లోకల్లో ఉండే మీ మిషన్లో ఉండే కోడ్ చేంజెస్ అదర్ పర్సన్ యొక్క మిషన్లో పేస్ట్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది అనమాట. దీనివల్ల ఏమవుతుందంటే టైం టేకింగ్, it's a very time taking process. It will take a lot of time. And అలా చేయడం వల్ల కొన్ని ఇష్యూస్ కూడా వస్తాయి. వి మే మిస్ సంథింగ్. అలా చేయడం వల్ల ఏమవుతుందంటే సో ఇట్ మే లీడ్ టు సమ్ బ్యాడ్ బిహేవియర్. బట్ లుకర్లో ఆ ప్రాబ్లం ఉండదు. ఈవెన్ 10 developers కెన్ సైమల్టేనియస్లీ వర్క్ బికాస్ బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ ఏమవుతుందంటే కోడ్ సేవ్ చేసేదానికి గిట్ ఉంటుంది. గిట్ వి యూజ్ గిట్ ఆర్ దే యూజ్ గిట్. So hundreds of developers can simultaneously work. That is a major difference. ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే Looker BI supports up to 52+ data warehouses. BigQuery కావచ్చు, Snowflake కావచ్చు, Oracle కావచ్చు, MySQL server, anything SQL server. Okay. So the next difference is derived table. Derived tables. See, this concept is very, very new to Looker BA. No other BA tool will have this concept, derived table. Using the derived table, we can improve the performance. That is a major difference between the Looker BA to other BA tool. హ్యూజ్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ డేటా ఉంటే ఎలా పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేస్తారు అనే క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ క్వశ్చన్ పవర్ బిలో ఆన్సర్ ఉండదు, బట్ ద క్వశ్చన్ కెన్ బి ఆన్సర్డ్ బై లుకర్ బై యూజింగ్ ద డిరైవ్డ్ టేబుల్. దట్ ఈస్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ కాల్డ్ డిరైవ్డ్ టేబుల్. ఇట్స్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్. సో ఆ డిరైవ్డ్ టేబుల్ యూజ్ చేసుకొని వీ కెన్ ఇంప్రూవ్ ద పర్ఫార్మెన్స్. సో these are the key differences between the Power BI to other BI tools. Sorry, Looker BI to other BI tools. Mostly Looker BI versus Power BI. So any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. Next. So the question will arise, right? See, if you want to learn anything, so we have to check few things. మీరు ఏదైనా నేర్చుకోవాలి అంటే you have to check few things. Why should I learn Looker BI? ఎందుకు నేర్చుకోవాలి? What is the benefit? See, a simple question or simple answer. There is no coding. So it's easy to learn. For non-technical people also.
And also good packages.
Sorry, what is that?
Good packages.
Yeah, we'll discuss that too. It's easy to learn for non-technical people. Non-technical people అయినా కూడా they can easily learn. And it's a cloud BI tool. As I said, it's a cloud BI tool. Nowadays, there is a huge demand for cloud technologies. And Looker BI fall under cloud. So it's a cloud BI tool.
సార్ దీనికి వేరే రిలేటెడ్ గా ఏమైనా టూల్స్ నేర్చుకోవాలా సార్? లైక్ వేరే టూల్
Sorry, what is that?
లూకర్
ఉందా?
బిఐ లో ఓన్లీ లూకర్ బిఐ అయినా సార్, ఇంకా వేరేది ఏమన్నా నేర్చుకోవాలా?
Next, SQL. You no need to learn any other BI tool for Looker BI. If you know other BI tool, that is the advantage. If you
అంటే
go,
ఎస్క్యూఎల్ ఫుల్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ అవ్వాలా సార్?
no, అవసరం లేదు. You no need to
డేటాబేస్ కోసం ఎస్క్యూఎల్ నేర్చుకోవాలి. ఎస్క్యూఎల్ రిమైనింగ్ వేరేది ఏదైనా నేర్చుకోవచ్చు సార్. అంటే మీరు ఇక్కడ చెప్పారు కదా, ఎక్కువ డేటాబేస్ చాలా యూజర్స్ బిగ్ క్వైరీ డేటాబేస్ యూజ్ చేస్తారు అనేసి.
Okay, let me tell you. Data warehouse or DB. So we have BigQuery, Oracle, Microsoft SQL. See, these are the databases from different companies. But the common language for this database is SQL. Guys, don't get confused. When I say you have to learn SQL, it is not mean to be a BigQuery. It's not mean to be Oracle. It's not mean to be a Microsoft SQL. I'm talking about a language. See, you and me are humans. You are different, me are different, right? But the common language between you and me, either English or Telugu. మీకు నాకు కామన్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఏంటి? ఇంగ్లీష్ కానీ తెలుగు కానీ. So here the common language is SQL. for any database or data warehouse, you take anything. The queries will not change mostly. Select star from EMP. If you run this query in BigQuery, Oracle, or MySQL, it will run without any syntactical error, without any issue. 80% syntaxes will same. Maybe sometime 10 or 20% a syntax will change, a functions will change. That's it. If you are strong enough on SQL on any database, Oracle కావచ్చు, BigQuery కావచ్చు, Microsoft SQL Server కావచ్చు, that's enough. You can easily write the same SQL in any other database. Just sometimes you may need to change the syntax. It's just matter of 5 minutes. Okay, clear? Cool. See, that's what I'm saying. So when I say SQL, it's up to you guys. You decide which SQL, which database you want to learn. But we have only one SQL that will used by every database or data warehouse. మీరు బిక్వరీ నేర్చుకుంటాను మీ ఇష్టం, బిక్వరీ నేర్చుకోండి. అరాకిల్ మీ ఇష్టం, SQL సర్వర్ మీ ఇష్టం. And Teradata, it's up to you. You decide. But it is a basic fundamental to have SQL in your curriculum for Looker BI, even for Power BI also. If you go to a Power BI interview, they'll ask many questions on SQL, many questions, not a single question. But comparatively, Power BI SQL, Looker SQL is not that much required. You need a fundamentals of SQL. If you are very strong in SQL, then it's even more easy to learn Looker. It's even more easy for you in your real-time project. మీకు SQL ఎంత బాగా వస్తే అంత మంచిది. It's advantage for your resume, for your interview, for your real time. Okay. Next, SQL, what are the key concepts that we need to focus? So select statement. It's common, right? Where class, group by, having, operators, joins, order by class, window functions, DDL, DML, ఇవన్నీ కామన్ అండి. DDL, DML. See, we don't use DDL and DML. మనకు అవసరం ఉండదు BA developers కి. బట్ తెలుసుకోండి బెటర్. DDL, DML, ఇంకేమున్నాయండి? DQL.
AQL.
సో మనకు W3 schools ఏమైతే ఉంటాయో ఆ ఫండమెంటల్స్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు లర్న్ దోస్ ఫండమెంటల్స్. దట్స్ ఎనఫ్. ఓకే, బట్ ఇవి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. నెక్స్ట్ అగ్రిగేషన్, సమ్ యావరేజ్, సమ్ యావరేజ్, min max. తర్వాత డేట్ ఫంక్షన్స్. డేట్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ ఎనీ BA tool. ఈ డేట్ ఫంక్షన్ లో కాస్ట్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. BigQueryకి, SQL Server కి, Oracle కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. ద ఫంక్షన్ నేమ్ డిఫరెన్స్, బట్ ద అల్టిమేట్ గోల్ ఇస్ సేమ్. ఫంక్షన్ నేమ్ మైట్ బి వేరింగ్. సో మీకు ఈ ఫండమెంటల్స్ ఉన్నాయంటే SQL లో, దట్స్ ఫేర్ ఎనఫ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ Looker. మీకు Looker బాగా వస్తే, సారీ SQL బాగా, SQL fundamentals if you know very well, then you can understand easily what happening in Looker. ఎందుకంటే every BA tool should talk with a database. Database know only SQL, but BA tool don't know SQL or SQL. But it will convert the code into SQL. So if you know SQL perfectly or SQL perfectly, then you can easily understand the Looker code, or you can easily understand the Power BI code. So that is very, very important. SQL is very, very important for each and every individual who is working in IT industry. వీళ్ళకు వాళ్ళకంటూ ఏమీ ఉండదండి. Everybody, they should know. Even Java developers, Python developers, .NET developers, they should know the fundamentals of SQL. ఎందుకు అంటే finally we get the data from database, or else we put the data in database, and database knows only SQL. అది BigQuery database కావచ్చు, Oracle database కావచ్చు, Snowflake database కావచ్చు, anything. It knows only SQL. So if you don't know SQL, then it is very problem for you guys. You have to learn SQL. See, even earlier I was a Java developer. I'm a Java developer. For me, SQL is not that much important, but I should know the basics of SQL. If I don't know SQL, then it is very typical for me to test my code, to retrieve the data from database. It's very, very important. So SQL is the basic prerequisite for any BI tool. It's for Looker, PowerBI, Qlik, Tableau. It's basic fundamental. So you cannot avoid SQL. Cool. Any other questions? Okay. So let's talk about the packages. Okay. So recently, right, we have seen packages from 12 to 28 lakhs. 12 to 28 lakhs packages. మీరు అడగవచ్చు, what is the experience level? See, the least packages that we have seen 12 for few of the guys. It's 12 for few guys, 15, 16, 18, and so on till 28 lakhs. And it is required to have at least 2+ years of experience, 2.5 or 2.6 to 3. Experience on Looker BI. Nobody can provide a job if you know, if you put, or if you have 1 year of experience in Looker. It's very hard. So you have at least 2+ years of experience in Looker, then you can expect a good packages. 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 28. And if you have good knowledge in SQL, and if you have very strong fundamentals in Looker BI, then they can provide you the package how much you are expecting. Both SQL and Looker is very, very important. Comparatively, Power BI, Looker BI packages are a bit higher, at least 50%. Power BI తో పోల్చుకుంటే Looker BI యొక్క ప్యాకేజెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి, because it's a new tool. In market, how many persons know about this? How many people know about this? It's very hard. A maximum of 100 people or 200 people in India. That's it. But if you go to a Power BI interview, let's assume that it's a one scenario. Assume that you have 100 openings in Power BI. Then you have to compete with 1,000 people on an average. But assume that you have only 50 openings in Looker BI. then hardly you will compete with, I believe, 30 to 40 people. Looker BI కి సప్లై తక్కువ, డిమాండ్ ఎక్కువ. పవర్ బిఐకి డిమాండ్ తక్కువ, సప్లై ఎక్కువ. See, every market will work on demand and supply. ఎన్ని ఓపెనింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారు, వాట్ ఈస్ ద కాంపిటీషన్, అది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో పవర్ బిఐకి ఐ మీన్ కంపేర్ టు పవర్ బిఐతో పోల్చుకుంటే లుకర్ బిఐ ఓపెనింగ్స్ తక్కువే అండి, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఓపెనింగ్స్. ద రీజన్ ఈస్ ఇట్స్ ఎవాల్వింగ్ డే బై డే, ఇట్స్ ఎవాల్వింగ్ డే బై డే. బట్ if you have 50 openings, you hardly compete with 30 or 40 people only, that's it. But if you go to Power BI, if you have 100 openings, you have to compete with 1000 people. And on average, 1:10. Because we have n number of people in the market available who are learning or who knows Power BI very well. But it's very hard to find out the proper candidate in Looker BI. They know just fundamentals. Even some people don't know. If you know, if you are strong in Looker BI, then it's high probability to get a job. మీ ఛాన్సెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. Looker BI మీకు బాగా వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, ఫండమెంటల్స్ పర్ఫెక్ట్గా వచ్చాయి అనుకోండి, then you have high probability to get a job comparatively Power BI. Okay, any questions on this? No questions?
సార్ ఇప్పుడు నాకు 4 years ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంది సార్, నాన్ టెక్నికల్ సైడ్, అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్ సైడ్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇది నేను 2+ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు సార్ లూకర్ బిఐ?
ఇది మనం తర్వాత మాట్లాడదాం, ఓకేనా?
ఓకే,
ఇది రికార్డింగ్ సెషన్ కదా, సో విల్ డిస్కస్ దట్ లేటర్ ఇన్ ద ఎండ్.
Sir, one question.
Hmm.
Sir, do we need to learn some ETL tool along with Looker? Because I see some resume, the JDs saying that, do you have Informatica or Talent, any other, ETL tools experience along with this they're preferring? So do we need to learn or just
No.
required? Okay.
No. So you no need to learn any ETL tool for Looker BI because we are BA developers. There will be a data engineers or ETL developers. Okay, they will do this ETL work. They will load the data in a BigQuery or somewhere else. So on top of that, we perform BI.
Okay.
So that is the reason you no need to learn any ETL tool at present. Okay, if you know the ETL, then it is a advantage for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Next, right? We'll focus on how to practice Looker. See, don't try to install Looker in your local machine like Power BI. మీరు మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ వెబ్సైట్కి వెళ్ళేసేసి you can download the zip file or executable file. So from where you can download and install in your machine and you can work on Power BI. But coming to Looker BI, that is not the case. You will not get any software. You will not get any software at all in a browser. So we have separate platform for that. Google Cloud Skills Boost. It is one of the application where we have to register and we have to start practicing Looker. It is a free of cost. Okay, we have Google Cloud Skills Boost application from where you can register and you can try to access the Looker mail. And it is a free of cost. You no need to pay a single penny. మీరు ఒక్క రూపాయి కూడా పెట్టాల్సిన అవసరం ఉండదు. People who want to learn Looker BI, it is a good platform. It was provided by the Google team. Looker BI కాదండి, every cloud project, every cloud product can be accessible from this application. So if you have a Gmail account, that's fair enough to learn Looker BI. Just a Gmail account is
Google Cloud Skill Boost is a lifetime free.
yes, lifetime free. Yes, correct. Okay. Any other questions?
సార్ గూగుల్ క్లౌడ్ స్కిల్స్ బూస్ట్ అనేది 5 times ఓపెన్ చేయొచ్చు అనేది ఒక వీడియో
ఏంటంటే ఆ ల్యాబ్ see
ల్యాబ్.
a lab, see it's a lab.
ఓకే.
You can access any lab only 5 times. But don't
Okay.
worry, we have any number of labs. We have hundreds of labs, thousands of labs. And if
So
your
any-
Gmail
Yeah, so one question, in any lab we can practice any type of like other things. For example, one lab open for only initial steps, right? But in that lab I want to practice some other lab tutorials. That still we can do that, right?
yes sir, we can.
Okay.
That we'll discuss in detail tomorrow. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Any other questions, guys? Okay, let me pause recording.